Hello. Here we have a card from our fall themed class. This is the sunflower card. I just adore this. I love the die cuts. I love the ribbon. I love the textured paper. This card is so much fun. Got a lot going on. So let's get started. You have all your pieces here, your layers. The hardest part with this card is probably going to be punching out all these little pieces. So you just kind of push them with your fingers and most of them are gonna fall out. Most of them. Some of them might need a little bit of encouragement. So you have these, just go around, pushing them out. If you would like, you can also poke out, there's little circles there in the center. You don't need to, but if you want to, I use my scissors. Or maybe you have like a paper piercing tool and you just go around and you push the little circles and they do pop out. So that is probably the hardest thing about this card. And I go around pushing them through and then I turn it over and rub it all off. And whichever ones come off, and whichever ones end up staying, they just end up staying because I just don't have the patience. But there they are, getting poked out. You can do this with your nails. It's a little bit more difficult. Maybe if you had, like I have a mechanical pencil here, you could probably use that. It'll fit to push them out. I should probably not have the lead out, so that'll work. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to take your sunflower, going to place it down. You're going to put a little of adhesive on the back of this, just in the center there. And you're going to place it on top of your sunflower. Again, you don't need to line it up. It doesn't have to be perfect. It does actually line up with your die cut, and if you wanted to line it up, there are these 3 pieces here that kind of swoop to the right, if you can see that. So I kind of find the pieces on my die cut that also swoop to the right, and then I line those up and stick it on. But you don't need to line it up because, as you can see here, you're not going to really be able to tell because it's all going to be lifting up anyways. So you're going to take your center, and I did a little dimensional on the back. I'll just put it in the center there and stuck my center on, just like that. So you have your sunflower done. You're going to also want to do your leaves. Same thing, just kind of push out the pieces. These are a little bit more tricky to tape together, but you'll get it. So I just turn them over. I put a little bit of adhesive here and there, and I line it up and stick it on. Then I'll do it again. So the back of your die cut is going to have the crisp edges. The top will look a little bit smoother. That's how you can tell the top from the bottom. A little of adhesive, and then attach it to your leaf. And these just give texture and dimension. Okay, let's put our card together. You're going to go ahead and add your little wood plank designer paper to this strip of dark brown. It's espresso is the color that it's called. So you do that. Then you're again going to go ahead and attach that flat again to your designer paper. I'm sorry, your textured paper. I love the textured paper. So much going on with this card. So much fun. So there you go. Looks crooked to me. Fix it a little bit. I'm sure it's just me that's crooked. Okay, And then you can attach this. Oh, I'm sorry. Before you attach it, you're going to want to do your ribbon. So you do your ribbon the same way we did on most of our cards. We put our adhesive on the back. And then you lay your ribbon down and kind of wrap your pieces to the back and stick it down. There you go. And now we can go ahead and attach this to our card base. There is a lot going on in my house today because everyone is home. The kids are done with school. The dog is roaming. So I apologize for all the ambient noise. Okay. There's your card on its way to getting put together. All of this was flat. Of course, you can always use dimensionals if you want to. Just get my pieces out of the way here. All right. Then we're going to place our sunflower. And I went lower. I guess I went right in the middle. Oh, and stamping. I am going to stamp this one Happy Birthday. Because I'm sure you can agree, we always need birthday cards. I'm going to add that in later. This, you can pop it up if you want, or just stick it on. I'm just going to go with it flat. There we go. Then stick my leaves in behind it. One here. One more. There you go. And lastly, I'll go ahead and add my little tag. I think I want to stick it under just a bit, because I really want my pretty ribbon to show. And I will pop this up. Top and bottom. There we go. Tug it under a little bit. There we go. And last, you have another small piece of the gingham ribbon. You can just slide it under. And the reason we're adding it last is so we can make sure all of this fits. You can definitely play with your placement as to where you want your flower. And there we go. There is our gorgeous sunflower. Kind of pull it up, fluff it. Beautiful full birthday card. All right. I hope you had fun with that one. I really enjoy it. Not too much trouble with those little doodad pieces. All right, enjoy.